My name is Rupert Hambro. My past is one of having been a merchant banker, and after that, in 1986, I then formed 3 businesses, all of which are in the financial services sector, which we sold. And today I have a business called Hambro Perks, which is responsible for helping young businesses build themselves into what I hope will be greater things. We started this 4 years ago. We've now got 18 businesses here, which we've started. And I'm happy to say that this is an area that really is required in this country to allow people to get the initial capital to make their businesses start. Today, we are talking about Europe, and I'm interested in Europe for the following reasons. In 1974, I was fascinated by our joining Europe. I thought it was the right thing to do, and to that extent, I even took trades unionists from this country to Germany to meet their counterparts there, for them to understand the importance of trade, the importance of understanding each other's problems, and the importance of actually building a Europe, which at that time was 7 countries. Today, I look at a completely different thing altogether. I look at a Europe of 27 plus us, making 28. I look at the number of people pouring into this country. I look at what has actually happened here in the world of not only business, but in our ordinary life. The number of people there are here that have suddenly appeared on the streets. Anyway, my interest was, at the time of joining Europe, we really felt that we had a tremendous future with all the countries we were working with. We could have understood the way in which our business was going to work with the business of the countries in Europe. We had, at that time, the City of London, which was one of the most important parts of what we had to offer Europe. And it remains so today. And despite the 28 countries, the City of London is still far and away the biggest market for the whole of Europe. And because of our time zone, and because between the Far East and America, we will always be that. And more importantly, we are very, very lucky that we are the English-speaking peoples. Everybody in the world wants to come to London because we speak their language. They enjoy living in this city. And so whatever happens to this country, whether we leave Europe or not, we will almost certainly continue to flourish in the financial services sector. I, for one, believe that we'll be very much better off outside Europe than within Europe. Because if I look at what happened to New Zealand when we dumped them summarily back in 1974, they have recovered completely. They were unable to sell their butter and their lamb to us, but guess what's happened? They found other markets and they've done deals with other people. And don't tell me that the Germans are not going to sell their cars and their washing machines to us, or the French sell their wines. They're bound to go on doing that. People say that our trade will change. It won't change. They will continue to sell us the things that they want to sell us. So from my point of view, I see no harm whatsoever in Britain ploughing its own furrow in the rest of the world and being able to do deals, which it will do much quicker than everybody expects, with our other trading partners. So I commend you, please, to vote to leave the European Union on the 23rd of June.